While taking a relaxing bath, a woman was horrified to discover a strange man suddenly appearing in her backyard, slowly making his way toward the bathroom where she was. Instantly sensing danger, she quickly threw on her clothes and rushed to call the police, but to her dismay, her phone had died and automatically shut down. Panic immediately set in for Lisa, as she was completely alone in the house. She frantically ran to the second-floor balcony and began shouting loudly, hoping to scare off the man in black, then quickly retreated inside and locked the door securely. After confirming that all the exits were properly sealed, she finally felt safe enough to plug in her power bank and charge her phone. Unbeknownst to her, the intruder had already made his way to the front door. Fortunately, the villa's windows were fitted with privacy film that allowed her to see out while preventing anyone from seeing in. Lisa held her breath, not daring to make even the slightest sound. After observing for what felt like an eternity, the man in black didn't notice anything suspicious and began walking toward the back door. It was then that Lisa remembered she had forgotten to lock the rear entrance. She sprinted toward the back door and managed to bolt it shut just 1 second before the intruder could break in. With only a wall separating her from the dangerous stranger, Lisa's heart was pounding in her throat. To prevent any tragedy, she quickly checked all the other exits and only began to relax once the man had moved away. However, what she never expected was that he had no intention of leaving. Lisa immediately tried calling the police, but despite multiple attempts, she couldn't get through. The intruder had already cut her home's network lines to prevent her from calling for help. This revelation completely devastated Lisa, but she knew she couldn't just sit there waiting for the worst. In her desperation, she suddenly noticed the smoke detector on the ceiling. An idea sparked in her mind, and she grabbed a match and held it directly under the sensor. After some effort, she successfully triggered the alarm system. She hoped the blaring sound would force the intruder to retreat, but the man outside remained completely unfazed. He calmly pulled out a remote control from his bag and with a simple press of a button, silenced the alarm. Before Lisa could even process what had happened, the intruder began attempting to force his way through the door. Thankfully, her front door was quite sturdy, and after several minutes of pounding, he moved away. Desperate to escape, Lisa thought about slipping out through the back, but she ran straight into the man in black. He then began violently smashing the door's glass panels, and just as it seemed like the glass would shatter completely, the doorbell suddenly rang. It turned out that the food delivery Lisa had ordered on her phone an hour earlier had finally arrived. She rushed to the second-floor balcony and tried to get the delivery driver to call the police for her. But due to the distance, he couldn't hear what she was saying clearly. Before he could figure out what was happening, something terrible occurred.